welcome back to my channel. Here to talk about faith, my journey, and work. So if it's something that you're interested, please stay tuned. So today I'm gonna talk about like faith and God helped me get a job, my first job as a home health aide. What was the challenging, the pros and cons, and why I quit the job. Like the story started like when I was in high school, at my senior year in high school. I always wanted to work prior to that. And then my mom, she was like, no, it's going to be hard for you to combine like school and work. So it's better for you to graduate, go to college and see if you can manage both. If not, then you focus on school and after that you can work and get a better job. I was like, no, it's not happening because most of my friends they were working, so that was something that I wanted. My mom, she was like, no. So I went to God because He said, "Ask and you shall receive." So I went to God and I said, God, I want to work. If you allow my mom to let me work, I'm going to use some of my money to help those who need it. So God said, "Ask and you shall receive." He wanna give you something helpful for others, and He's gonna give you something for His glory. So that was the deal between God and I. He gave me the job, and I'm gonna use some of my money to help those who need it. So one day I was like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to my dad because I was talking to my mom, but I haven't talked to my dad about that decision yet. So I'm like, Dad, I want to work. I don't know. I talked to my mom. My mom was like, no, you don't have to work. But my dad was like, no, you can work if you're almost 18. If it's something that you really want to do, just work. But like, my thing for you is for you to keep going to school. So I was like, oh shit, thank God. So my dad he talked to my mom and then mom was like, okay, you can work, if you want to work. I know some people's gonna say, oh, you're almost 18, why your parents decision matter? Guys, I'm African, and for those who know, no matter how age you are, parents will still have decision on you. On some families, of course, not everybody, but like mine, there were. So my mom, she firmly agreed. Plus, I didn't want to do something that was like against my parents' will, because God says that our parents are our gods. So, like, I don't want to do something that I don't have like the benedictions of my parents. So my mom, she finally like approved it, and then she was like, okay, if you wanna work, then work. And then my dad he asked me what kind of job I wanted to. I was like, okay, I want to be a home health aide. And then he was like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, okay. He gave me the money to go get my license because yes, you need your license to work as a home health aide. So I took my classes, passed them, get my license, and now come to the work. I first applied like to many agencies because I want to see the benefit of them, like what each one has to bring to the table. And also because it's not like a stable job, because today you can go work and then tomorrow the patient is sick or something happens or they don't want you to work with them anymore. So I applied to many agencies so that way it doesn't really affect me. I recall my first patient. She was really nice. She asked me like, "How long have you been working?" I'm like, "You're actually my first patient, so we're gonna learn together." So she was like, "Oh, okay." And then she asked me for my birthday, and something surprised. Like her birthday was December 7th, and mine was December 9th. So we bombed on it. I really liked her. She was like 80. She could do anything by herself because that's one thing. I want to be a home health aide, but I usually prefer to do work with those patients that can like kind of do some few things by themselves that just need like extra help. So that was her case, and then I was helping her cooking, cleaning, bathing, but like the part of going to the restroom, like pee or number two, she could do it herself, which was good for me. I worked with her for 1 year, but unfortunately I had to leave because her health was like getting like bad, and she required more hours and more care that I couldn't provide. So it was best for me to leave and allow somebody else to come and take really good care of her. And after that, I worked with so many patients. There was some that was very nice, but one thing for sure was like every time that I wanted to go to the patient house, I would always pray. I'm like, God, you're the one who gave me this job, so I'm praying that you help me with the patients that I'm going to, cause you never know. Sometimes, like, let me tell you, I worked with so many patients. Cause I did home health aid for 3 years. I worked with patients that were very, very nice, very, very caring. But I also worked with people that didn't really give shit. They didn't really care about like you. They're like they're paying you. That's what you have to do, and that's unpaid. You know. Some of them even like to get lunch is a problem. They don't want you to go have lunch. They think that they're paying you and stuff, so you have to work. Mind you, they don't want to pay you. The agency they want to pay you, but they're like, I'm paying you for this or da, da, da. So um, my pro and cons will be based on patients. For instance, like pro, there is some patients that are very nice, very very nice. That you go there, you help them, they advise you, they tell you about their life experience, they make you feel like a family, which is really really good because those type of patients I always like keep good relationship with them. Even now I still talk to some of them, not directly to them because they're a little old, but they like children and stuff. But some of them were very rude. That's my like cons. You have to be like mentally um prepare for it, and you have to be like patient enough for some of the patients. For instance, one day I had a lady. It was an 8 hour shift. So I got there, I worked, like I finished my chores around 2 hours, clean, mop, make her breakfast and stuff. And she was like, oh, we're going out. I'm like, okay. She was in a wheelchair, but she has the remote one, so she didn't need me to push her. So that day we went to the mall. And once we got to the mall, she was like, I'm going to use the restroom. I'm like, okay, go to the restroom. I'm just gonna wait like next to the bathroom in case you need something. She was like, no, 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 no. You have to come inside to the bathroom. Mind you, guys, she can use the restroom by herself. She can clean herself. She can do anything. But she wanted me to stay at the door of the bathroom, which was really awkward, guys. Like very, I don't know what to say. And then she was pooping. So she was here inside, and I was here. Can you imagine the smell of it? And I was like, no. When I get home, I was like, I'm not working with her anymore. She was really nice, but she was, I would say, mean because after like the bathroom situations, she, like those who have the remote, they go faster, and she want you to run after her, like run, keep running. I'm like, no, like they don't pay me extra for that. And another instance was like I had a patient, and um, she wanted me to go to CVS. She has a list of medicine to go to CVS, go get the price of the medicine, write them, and bring back to her. Mind you, I'm allowed to go to the pharmacy to get the medicine, but not go there and get the price. Like, what? I'm going to go around and around and around CVS to just get the price for you? Nah, the math ain't my thing. And plus, it's not part of our plan of care. The plan of care, which is basically the list of the things that you have to do for the patient, it says you should go and pick up the medicine. You don't go and get the price and then after later go and get the medicine. No. If you want to get the price, use the phone to check Google or CVS online. You should be able to find the prices. But that was one instance that I didn't like. And I also had one patient, she was sent to the store 5 times a day. 5 times a day. She was like, "Oh, can you go get me a milk? When you come back after like 30 minutes, oh my god, the milk that you gave me is not the one that I wanted. Go bring me another one." We got there, and then she was like, "Oh, I forgot. When you come back, I need the bread. You have to go back." And mind you, the store is not like the supermarket is very far from her house, so you have to keep walking more, like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to go get like things that she can send you one time, you know. But yeah, those were like the cons of like working as a home health aide and why it wasn't really meant for me, you know. That this is not a job for me. Although I like helping people, it's not something that I see myself long term because, you know, like, yes, you get to meet patients, yes, they get to be nice with you, but you know, at the end of the day, it's mentally exhausting because you don't know who you want to get. Plus, the fact that you can be scheduled for like a whole week and then you work Monday and Tuesday, and unfortunately, the patient goes to the hospital, they go to the nursing home because they were like sick and stuff. So here you are without no job because the agency didn't get the kindness to inform you sooner that the patient is sick. So the day that you go there, you don't find the patient, you have to call the agency and they're not gonna give you like a case because you know, although they like, oh, apply, 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 it's very hard for you to get like a job after your permanent gets sick, especially a stable job because they're gonna just keep giving you replacement, 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 you know. So I was like, you know, it's not something for me. I want a job that I know if I have to work those days, I have to work those days. Not like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it because it's in like financially unstable because you never know what can happen. And also it wasn't going with my major because for those who know, I go to college. My major is marketing, so it wasn't something that was like aligned with my major. So I was like, maybe it's time for me to say goodbye to Hope Life AIDS and then see what happens in the future. But I'm so thankful to God because despite having like met some crazy patients, I will say, I have met some beautiful people who become now some family to me, and I have learned a lot from patients because usually they are like 90, 80, 70, so they advise you in a way that can prepare you for the world because they have more experience about life than you know. I'm so thankful for those patients that I met, and I'm like, I will forever miss them, to be honest. Although those that I have were very like nasty and stuff, I still love them, and it's something that I got because I have faith. I know that asking God for the job is gonna be some like is something that I have faith on because I asked God to help me get the job, and He did. I also asked Him to sometimes touch my patients because they were very rude to me and I need money, so I asked God to make them be more softer, which He did. So overall, one thing that I can say is before doing anything, ask God, have faith that He's gonna do it. Also seek help with your parents. Tell them what you want to do. See if it's something that is aligned with you. Like, parents know better than us, and sometimes them saying that do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that, it's for us, but we don't really see it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope it's something that you liked. I hope that my story has inspired you and that you get a little insight about the home health aides work and if it's something that you want to do in the future. So for those who are also working as a home health aide, please comment below. How was your experience? Did you like it? Did you like all of your patients? And what is something that you wish to know. Do not hesitate to comment anything. If you have questions and anything, just let me know. Thank you so much for watching the video, and bye. See you next time. Bye.